Yo, what up, y'all? This is TY, man. Mr. Keep It 100 Boxing, man. Bring y'all another episode today, man. And this right here is part 3 on trainers, man. Check out my channel, Keep It 100 Boxing, where you already own it. If y'all seen this video 9 times out of 10, unless it's on social media platform. But check out part 1 and part 2. I think y'all like them. But this is part 3 on trainers, man. This is TY, Mr. Keep It 100 Boxing, man. Make sure you share the videos on all social media platforms. Hit the bell icon, you know I'm dropping this heat, man. And subscribe while you there, man. Tell your friends, tell everybody, man. Subscribe to my channel. Show me some love, man. This is part 3, man, and on trainers. And I'm gonna start this off, like this. Like boxing world, it was rumors that Deontay Wilder was going to fire Mark Breland after the Tyson Fury loss, where he didn't, and Deontay was a stand-up dude, and he kept Mark Breland as his trainer. Well, one of his trainers, JD's. But what I want to say is that, a lot of fighters did what Deontay did or didn't do, where they take a loss and they'll blame the trainer. They'll blame the strength and conditioning coach. They'll blame everybody but themselves. I mean, yeah, sometimes the trainer give you a bad game plan. You have a bad camp. So, yes, it can be the trainer's fault. But I just feel like the trainer gets a bad rap in the boxing. The trainer gets treated like shit sometimes. You know what I mean? It's so many examples of this. Like here go example right here. Like the fighter blows up, he started making more money. Now you don't want to pay the trainer no more. The guy to help guide you to a championship or to a superstar status. Yes, you did it yourself. You got out on the you got in the ring and did it. But this guy helped guide you through up the ranks. And as soon as you blow up, it's a discussion about money. I don't like that. That's not loyal. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys do so much for the fighters and community, and that money, that money goes to that fighter. The money that the trainers make, yes, it does go to him and his family to take care of himself. Yes, his money, but a lot of money that the trainers do get, it goes back into the gym, the local gym where the next hypothetically the next Floyd Mayweather come from. That's going to help him out with gloves and equipment and shit like that. So all that goes back into the community. So it could be the next Zab Judah. He gets the help from the local gym to go on tournaments, to pay for him to have water in the gym, little shit like that. So when you select the trainers and he can't bring it back to the community, you actually fucking everybody. So I don't like it if it's about money. Yes, you should figure that shit out as men. That's one thing, And like I said, I don't like the rumors. Like all right, I'm gonna give you an example. Like in football, you don't have to. In football, you don't have to have how can I say this? If you go 10-6, 8-8, 6-10, you might not lose your job. Dudes. I seen guys who Super Bowl and get contract extensions, but a lot of times when a fighter loses a big fight, he get rid of the trainer. He leave gems, And yes, that's in sports. Yes, when you do a big loss, you get fired. But boxing only sport that you work with, basically no contract. Or off a handshake agreement deal. Yes, that's valid in court. But guys ain't going to court and all that. Yes, there's a few cases where they do go to court and fight about money. But a lot of times, a trainer not doing that because it's like, okay, whatever. He moving to his next client. But like in any other sport, you just can't get rid of a guy or say I'm done with you. And like in basketball, baseball, hockey. You fire the coach and he got years left on his deal. He's still getting paid. You fire a fucking. You get rid of a trainer. Where his next meal coming from? You know what I'm saying? Where his next check come from? I mean, they get shitted on. Now that hurts everybody. And I see a lot of times where the fighter will blame it on the trainer, and the trainer. It's assed out. It's assed out, man. And that's not fucking cool. It's like a trainer. To train you on a fight by fight basis, especially when you get to the high level. Oh, you lost. Oh, you was tired. Yeah, blame the trainer. You will get another trainer. You will get somebody else. We bring it. Or what about when a guy get guided by a certain guy that's like, I'm gonna say like from his neighborhood. He from Baltimore, and he comes up in the Baltimore gyms. Then all of a sudden he blows up, start making 6 and 7 figures. He go get Freddie Roach. He go get Floyd Mayweather Sr. Come on. Yes, sometimes that helps you as a fighter, but sometimes it don't. It's like the dude that get money and go fuck with the girl that's a 10, but when the girl that was a 7, that when he was fucked up in the hood, you don't want her no more. Not off her character, that's off of looks. You know, that's shallow shit. That's corny shit. But I respect Deontay for not getting rid of my man Mark Breland. Breland really gave a fuck about him. Yes, we all want to fight, go out in the shield, be warriors. But sometimes you got called a day. Like, come on. You ever see motherfucking Shane Briggs versus Vitaly Klitschko? Briggs, my guy, he got his ass whooped for 12 rounds. His ass whooped. Punch at the punch. You want that? Like, come on. What was that? Like, look at Chavez Jr. versus Canelo. Canelo was beating the shit out of Chavez Jr. He'd back up and beat his ass against the ref and start the fight. He want to punish him. When Kovalev was trying to punish the motherfucking John Pascal that won with the second fight, he tried to punish Pascal. Come on, man. You gotta have a trainer that want to stop the fight. And I understand, like, you know, I'm talking to y'all like y'all know boxing, and I'm not the expert, but like, I remember Paulie Malignaggi, he got rid of Buddy McGirt at the Buddy McGirt called doing the tie with the Ricky Hatton fight. And I understand Paulie's point, but still, sometimes you get your ass whooped and you taking punches for no reason. You done about fucking 8 rounds, and you're in the 9th, you get your ass whooped. Sometimes you might gotta put a plug. Ain't no Arturo Gatti come back. You know, these guys, they're also these trainers. They're also in charge of your health. Yes, we want soldiers, but sometimes you gonna lose this fucking battle. You gotta win the war. You can't win every battle. You know, so I just be like, you know, you got to fight the trainer that give a fuck about you. They ain't got you going to take an unnecessary punch, getting your ass whooped. Because we done seen instances where a trainer keep pulling a guy out there until we get fucking hurt. Keep getting punched in his head, you can't win. The shit over. But you know, it is what it is. And but like I said, I respect Deontay for that. You know, he was, you could say, his little man in the beginning, but after a while, he seen the situation how it was supposed to be. Like, you know, sometimes you gotta call it a day and come back and let's see another day, man. You know, but a lot of guys do that, man. They lose and blame the trainer and don't look in the mirror at themselves, man. So that's another thing. Like, even look at Andre Rozier and Danny Jacobs. They was talking shit about Triple G and Abel Sanchez. 2 fights later, Danny just did the same thing. He left Andre Rozier over money. They couldn't figure that shit out. They say they have father-son relationship. Yes, sometimes fathers and sons go through shit in life. Yes, they do. I'm not saying fathers and sons don't go through shit sometimes. But some shit, it gotta get worked out. Some shit goes to stay in-house. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like that shit. And like I said, I'm not taking Danny's side or Andre Rozier's side. I felt like they should have figured that out, man. Same with Triple G, Abel Sanchez. Abel Sanchez took a lot of bullets for Triple G. And look what Triple G did to him, man. He was talking all that Mexican style shit. He was like, how can I say this? If you watch wrestling, he was like throwback, like he was like Paul Heyman or Bobby the Brain Heenan. He was his advocate. He was his man. He talked for this book because he couldn't speak English. So all the shit they were trying to articulate, you know, Abel Sanchez did it. All that meat shit, all talking to the meet him ACO Day, talking about Canelo, fight scared of Andre Ward, Arisani Lara, Demetrius Andre Boren, fucking, come on, who was the Charlo brothers? So all this shit he was talking about people just to get fired by Triple G over money. Over money. Come on, man. We gotta do better. Trainers get treated better in the sport, man. Trainers get treated like shit sometimes, man. You know, and I understand it's the business, but still, man. Come on, not like if you're gonna break up with a trainer, man, let it be over strategy. Let it be over being stagnant in the gym, not over money, man. Especially when you with a motherfucker for years, like a wedding, I mean, like a marriage. I mean, like when you break up in a while, it be about money. It ain't about love no more. It's about money. You know. Look at Manny Robles and motherfucking my man Andy Ruiz, all in 1 year. Andy Robles, before the fight, it was talking about how great a trainer he was to get Andy in great shape after he had the tune-up comeback fight, was in shape, went right into the AJ fight, not AJ out, and it's his star. Damn. 6 months later, he fight AJ in a rematch. He lose his main rule-based fight. How? How don't even make sense? If this is football, and you win a Super Bowl, the next year you lose Super Bowl, you're not lose your job. It ain't your fault. Come on, man. You win the NBA Finals, next year you lose the NBA Finals, you don't get fired. But in boxing, oh yeah, we lost, man. Yeah, it was the trainer's fault. Oh yeah, it's the trainer's fault you didn't train, huh? It's the trainer's fault that you wanted to be like a fucking pig. Or you didn't want to come to the gym. It's the trainer's fault? You're a grown-ass man. But like I said, man, trainers get treated like shit, man. You know? But, you know, God don't like ugly. Whatever you believe in, man. God don't like ugly. That shit all come back. You know? Karma, all that bullshit, man. It's real shit. That's how it is, man. All that shit come back to you, man. You can't do people wrong in life. But always business is how it is. Don't make it right. Just because it's how it is, that don't make it right. But yeah, man. A lot of these trainers get treated like shit, man. If I'm a trainer, fuck that. You got to sign a contract with me. That's the training you start doing. Make them motherfuckers sign contracts, man. And train a job, they do so much for the fighters, man. Some of them are fucking father figures. Some of them the manager. Some of them the strength and conditioning coach. All that shit, man. But you want to short him? Come on, man. You want to short the trainer, but go out and buy a fucking $60,000 car or $60,000 chain that you don't fucking need. You don't have. You can't even afford it. You buy everybody else shit, but you want to pay your trainer. How does that sound? How smart is that? Come on, man. I seen the one article when LeBron James was talking about, man. He said, I spend $1 million on my body. And he invests $1 million in his body every year to become a better athlete, to stay in shape, to be the best, to push himself, to stay on top of his game. You gotta invest in yourself to make the best you. You can't treat yourself with a trainer. You don't want to pay the trainer, but you got a dumbass chain that you don't need. You got 20 cars, and no, they ain't cocking nobody's money. But put it in the right place to make you more money. He gonna help the trainer, top-notch training facility. That type of shit can get you going to keep you at the top. You gotta invest in yourself, man. You can't get you can't get a piece of shit car and expect the Benz for the last 20 years. Come on, man. It already got 200,000 miles on the motherfucker. So what you want to put? You expect last another 10 years? Nah, my nigga, you got to upgrade. You know? But, like I said, man, the trainer get treated like shit. You don't want to pay that man. That man was there to do everything. Father figure. He was there with you when you went through with your kid's mother. He was there with you when the promoter didn't pay you. You know what I'm saying? He was there. But no, you want to get rid of him. Oh, you lost a fight. It's his fault. You listen to your manager. The manager don't give a fuck. He'll get his 30, 15% regardless. So you think he really give a fuck about who trained you? Unless he really care about you? Come on, man. We got to do better, man. And all these fighters, man, we got to break the cycle, man. That's because it was done before. Don't mean it's right. Treat these trainers right, man. Especially the good ones. Man. Have some loyalty, man. A lot of these guys don't have no loyalty, man. You know, and that's just loyalty and respect start at home, man. With your mother, your father, man. How you was raised, your grandmother, your uncles, how you was raised, your household, your family, man. How the loyalty is motherfuckers loyal to you. Man, they're not loyal to you, they're disrespecting you, or they're not getting a job done. Stagnation, yeah, it's a lot of you have to keep it training for the rest of your career. But try not to let this shit be about money, man. That's not cool, man. Them trainers do a lot. Like I said, I appreciate y'all, man. And I hope y'all get, like I said, subscribe to my channel, man. Keep it 100 boxing, man. Follow me on Instagram. Keep it 100 boxing, man. Like I said, subscribe, man. Show me love, man. Share on Twitter, Facebook, all that shit, man. I appreciate it. All love, I appreciate it, man. I'm just trying to get my subs. I'm trying to bring y'all real content. No fluff, no bullshit. I'm not out here trolling for views or trolling for subscribers and putting out bullshit content, talking about the same controversial shit every day and same bullshit. I ain't with all that, man. I want to talk about real boxing, man. And with this virus, man, I'm coming with more good content, man. And just keep it 100, man. I want to keep it 100. And that's my mantra, man. I'm going to keep it real, man. And by me keeping it 100, man, these trains are getting treated like shit. And I don't like how you trainers are getting treated, man. They do a lot for these fighters, and a lot of times they get the short end of the stick, man. And that's just real rap, you know. And like I said before, just because motherfuckers do it, that don't mean it's right. Just because people did it for a long time, that don't mean it's right. Come on, man. You had a lot of shitty promoters back in the day was robbing fighters. Fighters come home with 20% of their motherfucking money. So I guess when fighters come home with 20% of their money, that was right? No, it wasn't right. It's the game, but it wasn't right. Not just in boxing, there's a lot of things. We got to start saying, oh, that's how it is. Okay, that's how it is. Don't mean it's right because it's how it is. That's how it always been. You know, like I said, man, we can't keep blaming the trainer, man. And like I said, you ain't gotta be a trainer for fucking 30 years. I'm not saying that. Everybody not gonna be Andre Ward and Virgil Hunter. I get that, and I respect that. Sometimes you need to change. Sometimes you get stagnant. I'm not saying that either. But don't let that shit be about no money. Don't let that shit be because you had a poor performance and then you trying to find somebody to blame. Well, you gotta be a man and just like accept what happened and build and be a better person, show character. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing that, man. Like I said, it was funny because I remember it was on the press conference somewhere they asked Danny Jacobs, they're like, yo, what you think about the Abel Sanchez Triple G situation? And he said, man, Andre Rozier, that's he a father figure to me. We'd never fight over money. 2 fights later, they fighting over money. Broke up over money. That's bullshit, man. That ain't good. And then me trying to pick on Danny. It's just how the game is, man. Danny ain't the first, they ain't the last. But we gotta do better. We have to do better, man. And like I said, man, we gotta do better. And I appreciate y'all, man. This TY, man. Keep 100 boxing, man. Subscribe to my channel, man. I'm on YouTube with it. Subscribe to my channel. Keep 100 boxing, man. I appreciate everything, the views, the thumbs up, man. I'm bringing y'all heat, man. Like this shit, man. Share my shit. Show me love, man. I show everybody love. I don't hate on nobody platform, man. I try to bring real good content to my shit, man. And for y'all, I'm being more consistent. Like I said, my goal is to drop 3-4 a day, man. And giving y'all real up-to-date, real shit, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.